Hey everyone, right. Let's go and finally open and reveal the contents of the Quill's father, the present from him anyway.
Little guy put up a big fight. Wouldn't have been able to land him without Grandpa's tricks.
Well, yeah, passing on all the known secrets. Right, now let's actually unveil this. I'd be surprised this wasn't those blasters.
I knew you wouldn't wait. Do you know what a birthright is, Peter? It's something that's a part of you. Like your name. Before your father returned to space...
I know what a birthright is, so just gonna let her explain it her way.
I know it sounds crazy and that you've never believed me, but something has changed. And now more than ever, you need to trust me.
Something's changed? How do you know?
And maybe this will help.
Figured it'd be the blasters.
Whoa.
Easy there, cowboy. These belong to your father. I used to think he left these for our protection. But they might as well be paperweights. Still, if they're enough to convince you of who he really was, then maybe they're protection enough.
Protection from what?
Your father wasn't just from another planet, Peter. He was important. And important men have enemies.
The enemies, that could be too broad a question. Let's go with important.
What do you mean, important?
He was king. Of an entire world. Called Spartax. Far, far away. And he was a great leader. And the way you look after people, Peter, I know you're going to be just like him. But leading is never easy. Your father left to protect us. And for 13 years it worked. But now something's coming. I know we're being watched.
Mom, if you really want to play a game
Yep,
that bad, you
the
could've
dog's
just said
woken
so.
up, something bad's happening, someone's at the door. Something
I hope
bad's
I'm
going
wrong,
on.
Peter. I really do. But being the son of a king on any planet means that you are going to have a target on your back for the rest of your life. And you're plenty brave. But you're gonna have to be smart too. Things may get messy.
Why is no one paying attention?
I'm gonna let Kubik out. I'll be right back.
No, something's going on. Why are you not paying more attention to what the dog's saying? Something bad's gonna happen. And if that rail... I'm pretty sure that's a direct reference to the events of the sequel for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Is if that...
Oh, shit.
If that directly correlates the origins of his father, then it's not all it's cracked up to be, is all I'll say. I won't spoil any more than that if you haven't seen the movie. So I'm assuming this is in between. So this is what Chitauri looked like. Oh my god. Move your ass, Quill, come on.
I knew something like this was coming!
I can't believe you weren't lying. Aliens really exist.
I guess that was meant to happen regardless. Oh my god. Well, they're mean assholes, aren't they? And very ugly ones too. And I mean that in a very menacing way, just to put that in contrast. in context. But mean son of a bitches. When do we get to kill you all? That's my next question. And they just executed her. My God. They're not trained to obey you.
Please, no!
They're basically they remind me of what they're called, and they're not bioids, are they? It's oh my God, another puppies! Puppy alert! Puppy alert! Oh my God, again smothered by puppies.
The hell, buddy? What are you doing there?
You scuts got lucky. We almost murdered.
The word is murdered.
Yes, hello to all you adorable puppies. Hello.
Sheesh, no use being pediatric.
Can you blood brothers shut up for a second?
Kill a lot of you, but not you, Mr. Big Words. Nope. Lady H wanted you alive. Not too alive.
Well, then you have failed your mission. Miserably. Peter Quill. These lackluster bounty hunters claim Lady Hellbender hired them to kill us.
Hey,
They're
we ain't
good.
no slouches. We're part of a league now. No. Not a league.
You said yourself she'd hunt us to the end of the universe.
I had hoped she'd send a monster, not these two.
We would have murderized you. But don't worry. There's more coming.
Of course
That,
there
Peter
is.
Quill. A silver lining.
Yeah, that's great, Drax.
Won't be long in these clabber traps. Not us.
Hey, Gamora.
Nice that you finally
Meditating.
showed up. Would have been even nicer if you didn't abandon me in the first place.
I never left.
1 minute, we're having a great time, and the next... Wait a second, did you use me as bait? Huh. Well, your plan worked. A little too well, seeing how we're in jail now.
We're all in prisons of our own making, Peter.
True. Doesn't have to be a cell wall for it to be a prison. True enough.
Hey, this is a big mistake. I'm innocent.
That's what they all
Cosmo,
say.
are you out there? Cosmo!
Okay. Well, let's talk to this then.
Hello? Cosmo? I really need to use the bathroom.
Yeah, get your mitts off of him.
Well, look who the cat dragged in.
Ow! The little bugger just scratched me.
Oh, I'll do more than that. I'll murderize you.
Hey, guys. Didn't expect to see you here.
Yeah, crammed Flatnard.
Flatnard?
Yeah, and a scruff crew in one too.
Shut up and get in there.
Come on, dude. What's your problem?
You are. That's why we quit. Yes, you did. Now stop talking to him.
Well, you
Rocket,
technically
buddy,
quit,
come
Rocket. It's
on.
not him.
We had a good thing going. You and Groot are better than two-bit bounty hunters.
Scoff.
What did you say?
I said scoff.
You don't say scoff, you just scoff.
Oh, so now I don't express myself proper like? You know what? You're a real piece of... What do you think I was gonna say?
Rocky, dude, woof.
We should have woofed you in when we woofed the chance. Like we are.
You don't, woof, woof, woof.
What? You rough in front of me? I told you a bajillion times, I'm not a roughin' animal!
What were you talking
Wait.
about?
You
What the hell? What's with all the barking? Oh, hello.
Sorceress, this.
Where are we?
You would have been still on nowhere. Cosmo! How you doing, buddy? We were
That's
talking about-
Cosmo?
Guardian of Galaxies will tell Cosmo why they broke into Continuum Cortex. Or Cosmo will conjure worse psychic gulag.
Broke into the...
Do not feed Cosmo cat biscuits, Peter Quill.
He's using Russian, okay.
Work with Blood
Interesting.
Brothers. Create distraction. So
Was that always the way?
pesky raccoon and sentient tree friend can use Continuum Cortex. Cosmo also know Guardian of Galaxies have Nova Tracker on ship.
Let's stick together.
Okay, I'm sure it's just one big misunderstanding.
I love how the pup's just lying on her lap.
Right.
We're here because something happened on the...
Guardian of Galaxy were on Nova Rock.
Yeah, didn't you
We
know?
went to find Centurion Corral and pay our fine. Why?
Strange transmissions spreading across galaxy. Like rabbits in springtime. Cosmo sent many team to investigate, none return. Now Nova Rock, sending same signal. Guardian of Galaxy.
Interesting. Oops. Cosmo. Not quite what I expected, I'll be honest. So, this guy has an entity with a Russian accent that has the universal subsonic powers and has inhabited a dog or a retriever for no, that's more like a beagle. No, maybe not. Hang on, that's it. What type of spacesuit is that? Okay, lots of questions, not many answers. Isn't that always the way? Anyway.
Will tell me what they saw.
The Nova Corps were killing each other.
It was like they were drinking funky juice or something.
Or joined the cult.
Yeah.
That's more
during
accurate.
that ritual with the priest. They kept talking about a promise.
Right away, sir. Fraternity of Raptors. Cult of the Negative Zone. Universal Journey.
Hip, hip!
Whoa, stop.
Excuse me, that one.
That's them.
Grand Unifier.
That old man that's with him. His shuttle exploded on the house.
Oh, excuse me.
Grand Unifier Raker, leader
That's
of the
him.
Universal Church of Truths. That name ring bell for Cosmo. His old cult, very powerful during Galactic War. Now, not so much.
You said the rock was transmitting a signal. What if the religion were somehow...
And yet, the Universal Church of Truths died with Goldskin God.
Let us investigate
Goldskin
the House
God?
Hope for you.
What?
You said none of your teams returned, right? Seems to me like you're short-staffed. We want to find out what happened as much as you do.
We do?
What, you got a
Let's
better idea?
investigate for you.
Always a catch, Peter Quill. And not fun kind with ball.
Ball.
What Guardian of Galaxies want in return?
Simple. Drop the charges. Contact Nova Corps HQ and get the World Mind to forgive our fine. Then we'll go.
Not asking
Not
much, apparently.
being so easy.
I love it's just like that, and that's it. That's all you want me to do. Dude, that's a huge task, even for someone of my caliber. You get the feeling that's what he's actually trying to say, but not saying it in such a, more like broad terms. Oh dear.
Face it, dog breath. You need us.
Us?
For now.
Oh yeah.
Unless you got someone else stupid enough to go.
In Soviet Russia, Cosmo would not trust words of capitalist scum. But this is not motherland.
Oh, this is
Cosmo
before
no
Russia.
Power of collateral. Guardianship, stay on nowhere.
What? You can't take our ship?
My ship.
How are we gonna find the Hallows Hope?
Ask Pesky Raccoon. Now come, essences of time.
What do you mean, ask him? Okay. Cosmo.
Where are we going exactly?
To original settlement. From early days, before Kivan Group come.
You mean the first mining colony is still here?
Now abandoned, mostly. Entirely restored.
No kidding. Supposed to make the sound, not the word, rocket, but whatever. So, Cosmo's either, I'm assuming, some sort of experimental project from Soviet Russia or some entity that inhabited Cosmo being name of a dog. So, that's interesting. I haven't quite worked out the kinks there with that.
This is the place you broke
But
into.
okay.
Broke implies it took effort.
Wait, this is the Continuum Cortex?
Is best way to reach Nova ship before moves again.
You found Corel.
Where is she?
Nova ship currently in the Leader system, orbiting Michael planet.
Contraxia.
Cosmo not surprised. Pesky raccoon enjoy garbage planet.
Their restrooms do provide valuable information.
Entire planet now broadcast same signal as Nova Rock. Cosmo not understand purpose or
Wow.
intention.
All the
This is
bars,
pretty impressive.
Betting parlors, and brothels.
Maybe it's not such a bad thing after all.
Cosmo pained to agree with Assassin.
You were having a great time when...
Stop.
We can find Corel and save Contraxia.
Maybe we shouldn't make too many guarantees.
We're the Guardians of the Galaxy. This is what we do.
It's got a
I'm with
point.
you, Peter Quill.
You are.
Of course. That was a rousing speech.
Bootlicker.
How many people know about this place?
Enough.
Is not broadcast across galaxy, but scientists come from many backgrounds.
If Thanos had known this was here...
Nah, dead Titan King no longer concerned for claws.
Huh.
I am surprised the rodent was able to bypass your security systems.
Pesky raccoons are known for entering yards.
So, what is this? Like another elevator?
They'll figure it out.
What
Please
the
stand
hell?
Back, Guardian of Galaxies.
What the hell?
Magnificent witchcraft is this?
I know. It's like they've never seen a giant trans-dimensional hand before.
No, I never have, I must admit.
What if things go sideways? How do we get back?
With passport, can communicate with Cosmo, and if emergency, bring Guardian of Galaxies back.
Okay, thanks.
Better you take it than Captain Valor over here.
His time. Investigate Nova ship. Use passport to report findings.
And you'll speak to the World Mind? Get rid of that fine, right?
Cosmo do best. Good luck, Guardian of Galaxies.
Well, if anyone can do it, you can, I guess,
Anyone see
Cosmo.
any seatbelts?
You better not throw up this time.
Groot threw up before?
Sorcery?
I was going to say dizzying.
You get
I'll be
used
literally about to plan to the multiverse theory
somewhere
here.
between space, between dimensions, between time, between realities even.
What?
Okay, this is genuinely really cool. Like, oh my god. Wow. Okay. Huh. This is really cool. This is legitimately really cool. I mean, to me, if this is reaching to where I think it is, this would almost pull into the multiverse theory in so many ways. Multiverse theory is a bit difficult to explain because, well, I'm not the best person to explain it, but if these are what I think they might be, then the possibility kind of gives credit to the multiverse theory in its own right. So, if those of you understand what I mean by the multiverse and know about this sort of stuff, and assuming that what I think could happen actually does occur, that's pretty incredible. Wow. Hell, maybe I'm even going through time at this point.
What do you mean, between?
We could theoretically go wherever and whenever with this thing. Even the places that don't exist, but...
Oh my god, lending it to itself. Captain America.
Name is Avengers.
Project Avengers, dude. Wake up. By S.H.I.E.L.D. By,
Does that sound normal?
Normal. You ain't heard nothing yet.
Cap, Benatar, and Joan Jett watch over us.
Who are these gods you speak of?
Forgot.
Goddesses. Drax?
I am not the one laughing.
Kamaria?
Obviously an ill omen of our
What the
impending
heck?
deaths.
Who is Kamaria?
I will find
Or it's an alternate reality.
I mean, that is possible. Thanos, oh boy.
you. I know that sound. I am proud.
Definitely an alternate reality.
Huh.
Hey, look! It's Spider-Man!
Wait, is that Earth? Mom?
Come on, your date for the prom is here. Come on in, Janie. Peter will be up in a second.
Really? Janie?
Okay, next stop, Alice Hope. Probably. Hold on, Groot. Here we go.
To me, that pans into a multiverse perfectly. I mean, to my understanding of the multiverse, but if you get my point, holy shit! Right.
You guys okay?
Okay.
Well, hang in there. I'll try to restore gravity.
Oh, great. We're gonna be stuck like this forever.
Let's get our bearings.
What am I looking for?
Drax, tell Scut Lord most ships use external power conduits to generate pseudo-gravity in hyperbaric airlocks.
The beast
Otherwise-
says to find a power conduit.
Right, and what do those look like?
Tell him any vestiges of power should show up on his visor.
Tell me
Just
yourself,
stop
you
asking
fool.
So many flarkin' questions and get us down from here.
Something terrible happened here.
What gave it away? The lack of gravity or the general destruction?
Okay, I've got 2 conduits here.
Someone tell him to turn them on.
Thanks, buddy.
I think that part was fairly obvious. I saw something. Oh god. I think that could be.
Might be just what we need.
Then pick it up already.
Oh, shut up,
All
dude.
right,
You
guys,
do
I'm
it for me
slowing
then.
down in a tick. Okay, got us a battery.
Took him long enough.
Hey, I'm trying, man.
And we're still floating around.
Shut up. You want to do this? Be my guest. Oh, yeah, hey.
Okay, I got the battery installed, Gamora, but nothing's happening.
Seriously?
Fine, I'll tell him. Listen up, slug breath. Tell me what you see.
There's a blue wire and 2 connections, yellow and red, and 1 big green thing.
Don't touch the green thing!
Okay.
Start yelling, dude.
Okay. First, plug the wire to either connection. All we need is a little jump start.
Alright.
To either one?
It's not brain surgery, just pick one.
Here goes nothing. Oh, crap!
And something triggered us to put it. Oh shit! This is definitely not good.
Fucking great, Quill!
Everybody!
Ah! Oh shit! Thanks, Groot! Okay, our powers are activating. Okay. Electric shocks. I like it. So that's our next ability. Okay, makes
Gravity
sense
was
actually.
not restored.
Had one job, Quill.
I did exactly what?
You spoke too soon. You spoke way too soon.
Impressive, Peter Quill.
I didn't know you could do that.
Okay, before we do that, I want to actually change Groot's outfit. Back to this.
Neither did I.
Those firearms are becoming quite formidable.
Second time they've transformed like that.
Third,
If that was the third time, when was the first?
the day I was kidnapped. When my mom died.
We should continue our investigation for the dog.
We'll need to get this wreckage out of the way first.
Anything interesting
Groot's right.
here?
Should move if we give it a jolt.
Call Cosmo. Let him know what we found.
Okay. Also, that's how he's like
What do you
between.
mean,
Okay.
Fine. Groot won't call the mud until we all agree on a code word.
Could be useful if we get cornered by whatever's on the ship.
How about Quill Kill?
Not covert enough. Must be something said in everyday conversation.
Easy. We went on a dumb mission, and Quill
Oh, screw it. Just say
killed
this.
us.
Ooh, oh! The code word is ride the stars. And we should hold off calling Cosmo until we figure out what's going on.
We should also standardize our use of the term dog report item to distinguish information of interest to our
No, that's not what you should call that
Yep.
term.
Sure thing, buddy.
dog report item. Something caused Novacore to abandon their ship.
Why do we call it dog
Maybe they
report
all just
item?
quit.
Some people don't give up when things start going wrong.
Was that a crack?
No, it was a pointed criticism.
They're upset. How do you think I feel?
Guys, Rocket left, but he's back now. That's all that matters.
What of the dog's investigation?
And whether or not Nikki and Corell are okay.
Fine. Multiple things matter.
I just thought I'd get a rocket off my back for once. Once they're not constantly pissed at me. Although, to be fair, you're probably pissed regardless.
Not many.
Explain your pessimism.
Alive people let someone know they're alive. And the mutt said he ain't heard from nobody.
How do I get back there?
I wonder what else Peter's guns can do.
If you let me look at him, I could tell you.
How do we... Oh.
Drax, gonna need your stomping powers here.
Of course, if you believe it, we need to.
Thank you. Lovely. Ah, I see.
If I had any units, I'd bet that mutt knew what we were getting into here.
He did not require much convincing.
Okay, cool. Nice. Interesting what upgrades are for the shock. You should be able to purchase at least one, if not
Tell
more.
me more about this job, Rodent.
This is the only way out, but the door's got no juice. Must be on a different circuit.
I'll take care of that.
Power to it?
That'll do it.
You're welcome. For what
Why
it's
does
worth.
it keep happening?
There, you all felt that, right?
Yup.
The same thing happened when I tried to restore the gravity.
It ain't never his fault, is it, Groot?
Dast.
The
It's
rift.
just like what happened on the rock.
Okay. Welcome to the end of the line. All time matter. Oh, for God bloody hell! I hate this! Bloody stupid thing happened again! Come on! I hate
Indeed,
that!
It was a desperate attempt at a last defensive position.
Good bottleneck for it.
All the blasts
Worry about
are
more
scorch
about the
marks from
bodies.
Standard issue Nova rifles.
If this was a fight, then where are all the bodies?
Good point. There weren't any in the evacuation hangar either.
Maybe everyone escaped.
I wouldn't get your hopes up, Peter.
Okay, we need to get to Corell's office.
Someone tell Quill.
Come on, dude. Can't we just talk to each other?
Fine. You do know your girlfriend probably didn't make it.
Now you are just being spiteful.
Still nothing but emergency power.
Dog report item. Power outage in several sections of the ship.
What are we missing?
And this
Let's run
bloody...
through it all.
Oh, come on!
Arrested by your girlfriend.
As did the churchman Grand Unifier Raker, and then his ship exploded.
Well, there's officially a bug in this game because this bullshit should not be happening again. I should not have to reload the whole bloody game just to get rid of this. I really hate it when this stuff happens. It's small, but it's bloody annoying. Because I can't read through half of it. I mean, I could probably read half of it, the bottom half of this text, but it doesn't matter. It's a warning of some kind. Come on! Ugh, hate it when this happens. If this continues, this is such bullshit if this continues happening. Because this is a proper bug, and I hate it. I hate the fact that this wasn't noticed before release and had to be bloody fixed. This really pisses me off. This is such simple stuff that you think the developers would be aware of and they didn't fix it. I mean, sure, not everyone's going to look it up, but some people who care about world building like this will. But apparently don't care about that. Only the gameplay matters. No, seriously, I say it like that because, you know, if there's any problem with the gameplay, oh, hell breaks loose, you know, oh, we must fix this entire, I know I'm saying in that voice, but if you get my point, it's like, you know, everyone rushes around, but the moment a little thing like this happens, oh, no one cares about that, we'll brush it aside. I'm sure I can't be the only person who experienced this bug. And it's not like the game just came out yesterday. The game's been out for I think 3-4 months now. And it hasn't been, and this problem hasn't been discovered, or at least hasn't been reported by enough people, and hasn't been fixed. That is inexcusable. That is inexcusable. That, to me, that really tells players who care about this world building stuff how the lack of care that certain developing companies have to all the smaller details. That's only like no. I mean, okay, maybe to be fair, it's more corporate, but you'd still have to go through developers to find a way to fix the problem and pull out a patch for it. As far as I'm aware, there's been no patch released yet. You know, I could probably check, but it just annoys me. Because in other games you see where it's big gameplay related, as soon as there's an issue with the gameplay, oh no, it's all hands on deck. But as soon as a little thing like this, that's like, yeah, don't need to worry about that. When there's quite a few people who probably do care, it's the small minority that don't ever get enough attention paid to it. Like, that probably got badly worded, but you know, the minority that care about this sort of stuff, it doesn't get fixed till months and months down the road. Because day 1 or day 2 patches or day 3 fix anything to do with actual combat gameplay, but anything related to this is just buffered months down the line. And this is not the only game it's happened to. It's inexcusable for this stuff, for this bullshit bug to exist. It only occurred since I've been actually at the Emporium. There's no... all that tells me is that the developers, or whatever, were not expecting a lot of people to go through the Emporium, so they thought they could get away with it. That's pathetic. What, you think people aren't going to explore everywhere who want to, who really care about the Marvel universe, aren't going to go everywhere and try to explore everywhere and look everything up and take such a keen interest in artifacts and collect its Emporium? And then you're going to have to deal with the bug afterwards and just keep on reloading the same stupid bloody game just to get rid of them. Not good enough. So, but I really hate it when this sort of stuff happens. It really eggs me.
As did the churchman Grand Unifier Raker, and then his ship exploded.
So maybe that's where it started. Raker might have had something on his ship.
A gas, maybe? The explosion could have released it.
I've used something like that before.
Right. Pump it into the vents and it spreads through the ship.
Should we be worried?
If we haven't already gone crazy, we might be safe.
Alright, I'll tell you what. I'm going to end this one here. I'm actually going to save it and I'm going to reload and see if that makes a difference. I'm sorry. I still pull that. I still put my foot down and say, because this is not the only game this stupid shit has happened in. You know, the small details are so well plainly ignored. You know? I mean, I suppose if you could argue any defense of the actual game itself in development is that I believe its development time was shorter than most major AAA games in that regard. But considering the amount of cares I understand that was spent trying to get accuracy in this game, this sort of stuff is inexcusable. You know? I'm sure there's plenty of people playing this game who actually care enough to read this stuff. You know. I know, I keep on going and ranting on about, but it's a legitimate problem. I can't believe it slipped through the gaps in a game like this. You know? And I mean, I know I said I don't want to go on too much about it, but if I recall correctly, this is done by Square Enix, or they were primarily involved in this, right? They've been so heavily involved in other things related to things like Final Fantasy and all this, which, as I understand it, don't make silly mistakes like this. Or at least, they fix them quickly enough. So, it's like, it's like, well, you know, I mean, compared to other developers that use just old excuses like, oh, you know, there's workarounds for this, that, or the other, don't worry about it, you know, we've got other things going on. I wouldn't think Square Enix would, I mean, okay, there's other stuff that's happened in, you know, with other developers and all this, but I'm just saying that there are certain developer companies, companies with developers that I wouldn't expect them to make mistakes like this. They're small, but if they keep happening progressively without being fixed down the track within 1 or 2 months, or a week to 1 or 2 months on the track, it shows utter laziness. And I didn't think Square Enix were those sort of people. Other companies I could mention, which are the epitome of laziness for stuff like this, I didn't think Square Enix was that type. Really surprised. So, I'm pretty sure this game is developed by Square Enix, or at least they were in charge of it. But anyway, yeah, my point is just like, I'm really surprised that this has slipped through the cracks. Anyway, I'm going to end this one here. I'm going to reload and see if it works. If it doesn't, then there's a permanent bug which is going to screw with me trying to learn about the rest of the open world. And I really hate it that I'm forced away from that. Because it means I can't do more world building, which I love to do in games like this. I really do. I find it quite important. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Sorry for such a down noter, but sure if you can understand where I'm coming from if you do the same, if you play like the way I do. Anyway, see you next time.